you guys, Jenny Talks a Lot, just out here at dance rehearsal in Melbourne, Australia. Now, I know you guys have been enjoying watching our reruns and I've really enjoyed as well. So I really hope that you enjoy the rerun that we've got for you this morning. Good morning, VKids. It's great to have you join with us. Good morning, Kate.
Good morning.
Nice to see you back in the grape outfit again.
I'll tell you what, I'm grateful to be back.
Well, today we're learning about the last fruit of the Spirit, which is faithfulness. And also, Kate, very exciting news. It is our 100th VKids episode.
And I think I might have an accessory.
Me too!
That celebrates that 100th episode!
Yes!
Woohoo!
Amazing! So I'm really excited to learn all about faithfulness with you on this 100th VKids episode. And we've got our song, we have got a special guest, special weatherman guest with us as well. So I'm excited to get started. But first of all, let's go over to Kate's Comedy Corner and see what jokes she's got for us today.
Good morning, VKids! It's the moment you've all been waiting for, Kate's Comedy Corner, featuring, you already know it, the best comic in town, me, Kate! I have some jokes today about fruits of the Spirit. So, why did the banana go to the doctor? Because he wasn't peeling well. What kind of shoes are made out of banana peels? Slippers! All right, guys, let's head over to Granny Page Turner.
Oh, what have we got there? Oh, it's the VKids! Look, I'm here with Serenading Sammy again. Because we're learning about the fruit of the Spirit and we've got our song, haven't we, Sammy? I know you guys have been enjoying singing along to it at home and at church. So we're going to have another go and sing it together now. Okay, Sammy.
All right, let's do it. 1, 2, 3. And love and joy and peace, patience, kindness, goodness, faithfulness and gentleness and self-control. And love and joy and peace, patience, kindness, goodness, faithfulness and gentleness and self-control. Oh, and these are the fruits of God's Spirit. Worship anytime or anywhere. Peace is from the Lord when He's in our hearts. Patience in the waiting is making a work of art. Love and joy and peace, patience, kindness, goodness, faithfulness and gentleness and self-control. And love and joy and peace, patience, kindness, goodness, faithfulness and gentleness and self-control. And kindness, showing the care to others. Goodness, shining the light in the darkness. And the faithfulness, I will build my life on Jesus. And gentleness is love for the world, it's generous. And self-control I will obey when hard times may come my way. But with Jesus in my life, I will always win the fight. 1, 2, 3, and love and joy and peace, patience, kindness, goodness, faithfulness and gentleness and self-control. Oh, and love and joy and peace, patience, kindness, goodness, faithfulness and gentleness and self-control. Oh, and meekness and gentleness and self-control.
Sammy dear, what a wonderful song!
fun.
Thanks for singing along, everyone. And now we're all going to watch a story together.
Stories of the Bible. The Israelites crossed the Jordan. This is Joshua.
Hello.
Joshua was the leader of the Israelites, who God would use to take his people into the promised land.
Yeah, let's do it.
Joshua readied his people to cross the Jordan River, which was the only thing dividing the Israelites from the land that God had promised to them.
All right. Right here. Okay.
They camped beside the river for 3 days, waiting, just as the Lord had commanded them. At this time of year, the Jordan River was flooded and flowing with so much water that it was impossible to cross on foot.
And then the Lord said, "Let there be light." Hey, priest. Yeah? Come on.
God told Joshua to tell the people that the priests would carry the Ark of the Covenant and lead the people through the water. He told the priests to step into the rushing waters.
Wait. Huh?
And when they would do this, the waters would stop flowing.
All right.
And as soon as the priests did this, the water of the Jordan River did stop flowing.
Yeah.
And the priests stood with the Ark of the Covenant on dry ground as the Israelites crossed to the other side.
All right.
God told Joshua to send 12 men from the 12 tribes of Israel
Go get it.
to take 12 stones from the place that the priests were standing. When all this had been finished as God commanded, Joshua called the priests from the Jordan.
We're good. Come on.
As their feet left the Jordan River, the waters came back into place, just as they had been.
Wow. Yeah.
They brought their stones to their camp and set them as a memorial, so future generations might remember the story of how God brought his people through the Jordan River on dry ground.
Well, that was a cool story about how the Israelites had to pass through the Jordan to get through to the promised land. And I know that we've got our weatherman who is going to tell us a little bit more about that. What's our weatherman's name again, Kate?
Is it cloudy day?
Absolutely not.
Sunny day.
Sunny day. Let's go over to the VKids weather room to find out what's going on in there with Sunny Day. Hey y'all. Sunny Day here with a special 100th VKids episode edition of the VKids weather. Now, if you're on the dry land, it's gonna be, say it with me now, sunny. But if you're out in the ocean, it's gonna be wet, so you're probably gonna need your shower cap. Now, in our story today, the Israelites needed to cross that Jordan River to get to the promised land. Now, I'm a weatherman, so let me tell you what that Jordan River was not. It was not a little babbling brook with little stepping stones they could step across. It was not a little river that they could just swim through. No siree, Bob. That Jordan River was flooded. It had big waves, a big current. There's no way they were getting across that. But what did God say to do? He said to those priests, "Go step into the water," which might have seemed a bit strange, but they did it. And then what happened? The water parted and the Israelites walked through to the promised land. Now, have a think in your lives. Sometimes if we've got Jesus in our hearts and we're praying for God to move in our lives, to change a situation or help us to move forward in something, we might be waiting. We're waiting some more for God to move, but maybe we actually need to be the one to step out in faith and know that our God is faithful and he will then make the move. So sometimes we got to step out first. So maybe y'all have a think about your own lives, have a think about what you're praying for, and have a think about how faithful our God is. So, till next time, stay dry out there. Bye. Well, thank you, Mr. Sunny Day, for that message about how sometimes we can be the ones to step out in faith and how God is always faithful. But now we have got week 9 of the memory verse that we've been learning. So hopefully you guys should all know it by now. But if you don't, who should we go and see, Kate?
Hamilton.
Hamilton. Let's go over to Hamilton's house for one last reminder of our memory verse. So over to you, Hamilton. Good morning, VKids. It's Hamilton T. Hedgehog here with your memory verse, and we're learning the same verse over the next few weeks as we carry on to learn all about the fruit of the Spirit when we have Jesus in our hearts. So our verse is from Matthew 5, verse 16. And it says, "Let your light shine before others, that they may see your good works and give glory to your Father in heaven." What a wonderful verse to help us remember when we have Jesus in our hearts, we have his fruit of the Spirit as well. See you soon. Bye.
Wow, well, that Hamilton always does remember the memory verses,
Yep.
and I hope you guys do too. Whenever it's done with Hamilton, I always want to worship, but first I have to warm up. Does anybody know where we could go?
What about Australia?
Ooh, I like where this is headed.
Let's go and see Jenny Jogs-a-lot over in Melbourne, Australia for our warm-up. Hey guys, Jenny Jogs-a-lot here. I'm really excited because it is the 100th episode of VKids today. Isn't that amazing? So I thought for our worship warm-up today, we probably should do 100 jumping jacks before we go into our song, which is My Lighthouse. So, are you all ready? Are you standing up? All right, we're going to do 100 jumping jacks. Are you with me? Here we go. 100, 99, 98, 97, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Great job, you guys. Let's all worship together.
In my wrestling and in my doubts, in my failures, you won't walk out. Your great love will lead me through. You are the peace in my troubled sea. Whoa, you are the peace in my troubled sea. In the silence, you won't let go. In the questions, your truth will hold. Your great love will lead me through. You are the peace in my troubled sea. Whoa, you are the peace in my troubled sea. My lighthouse, shining in the darkness, I will follow you. Oh, my lighthouse, I will trust the promise. You will carry me safe to shore. Safe to shore. Safe to shore. Safe to shore. I won't fear what tomorrow brings. With each morning I'll rise and sing. My God's love will lead me through. You are the peace in my troubled sea. Whoa, you are the peace in my troubled sea. Oh, you are my light, my lighthouse, shining in the dark.
Well, VKids, thank you so much for joining us for this 100th episode of VKids. It's been so great to spend all this time with you over the past few years, and we're going to carry on going. And I wonder how many of you have been with us since the beginning. Probably quite a few of you. But we've had so much fun learning about the fruit of the Spirit these last 9 weeks, haven't we? And we look forward to carrying on and finding out what we're going to be learning about next week. So until then, we will see you very soon. Bye!